so by now you guys should know that Drake's defamation lawsuit against UMG over Kendrick Lamar's diss track Not Like Us was recently dismissed by a federal judge, and the court ruled that the song's lyrics are a form of non-actionable opinion within the context of a rap battle and a war of words, and therefore cannot be considered factual claims of defamation. And the majority of us knew this was going to happen. Of course, there were some people that had faith that Drake would beat this case and beat UMG, but yeah, that wasn't happening. And I feel like this is a moment where Drake needs to think and move on at this point. I think he needs to move on with this whole, dissing Kendrick Lamar and putting up these subliminal messages and all these cryptic messages in his Iceman episodes. I think that's clipped. He needs to stop with that and just move on. You lost the battle. It was a big battle. It was everywhere. It was one that was brewing for years, and you took the loss. Some people till this day still think you won, but the majority of people know that Kendrick Lamar won that battle overall. And with Drake suing over that song, like after a diss battle, is insane. It makes you look like a sore loser. It makes you look like, if I can't win, nobody can. Like, trying to come at the machine that you benefited from for decades, for a decade plus. So, if you can't win, you have to go and try and sue. And that's a bad look, especially in a rap battle at that. After a huge loss, that's a bad look. But we all know Drake isn't going to move on. There's still going to be subliminals and stuff on his Iceman album. We can already predict that. You have people like DJ Academics or Maul from the Rory and Maul podcast saying that this Iceman album, there's going to be a bomb or there's going to be something huge on there. I don't know, just hang up the whole Kendrick and Drake beef going back and forth. It could happen again because Kendrick wanted to keep going. He wanted to keep engaging and stuff. But, when Drake dropped The Heart Part 6, he pretty much bowed out to the back and forth beef and all that kind of stuff, especially towards the end of the song where he's just like talking and venting to all of us, saying that Kendrick got it and he's gonna keep running with lies and stuff like that, saying that he likes kids and he's a what. But Drake was out here running, saying that Day Free is the father of one of Kendrick Lamar's kids. They were both being petty, so it just benefited Kendrick Lamar more, and it is what it is. Like, Kendrick was dropping better music. Kendrick was dropping hits, and that's what Drake is known for. Drake is known for hits, but so is Kendrick Lamar, of course. But Kendrick Lamar had the bigger hit. He had the better song. He was very witty with his diss tracks. He was very quick with the responses. There was a lot of back and forth and stuff like that. And Kendrick Lamar was ready to keep going, but Drake waved the white flag. And with this Not Like Us lawsuit, UMG situation being dismissed, there's nothing else Drake can do at this point. Drake just needs to hang it up. You took a loss in the beef and you took a loss in the lawsuit. Like, bro, there's nothing you can do. Just keep dropping music. He's obviously still capable of dropping hit records. Maybe not as frequently as he used to, because Drake, after the beef, Drake has been dropping songs. A lot of people have been making excuses for Drake, saying he hasn't been dropping that much music. Yeah, he has. He's been dropping a good amount of songs, and of course they have charted, but they haven't been sticking like in the past. Like, so far post beef, Nokia was the song. That's the one that was the hit off of the Some Sexy Songs for You off the Party Next Door and Drake collab project. So not saying that Drake can't make a hit or anything like that, but he's really gonna have to, lock in, make some good music and stop crying and take the L, take the loss that you took, reflect, make better music and keep it pushing. Because all these subliminals and trying to put these cryptic messages and stuff, it's not really gonna do anything. Of course, there are going to be channels breaking it down, getting certain stuff. I get that, but that's not really going to help Drake. It's not going to help his case. And when you hear a Drake project, you expect subliminals. It won't even just be Kendrick he's going to be coming at. I know he's going to be coming at people like Rick Ross, A$AP Rocky, and other people that I guess unfollowed him or were taking shots at him during the Kendrick Lamar beef when it was scorching hot. And if Drake continues to take shots and keep digging at Kendrick Lamar, it's only going to fuel Not Like Us even more and all those huge diss records that Kendrick Lamar through at Drake. It's only going to fuel those songs. People are going to go back to it and say this aged very well. They're going to break down Kendrick Lamar's lyrics furthermore and just keep it going. It's going to be like a whole cycle again. And then boom, Not Like Us starts to chart again and starts building momentum, some new momentum. And it's going to be the same. It's going to be 2024 all over again, pretty much. So Drake just needs to accept the loss. Kendrick Lamar won. He's been dropping better music. He dropped a really good project in GNX. Songs are sticking on the charts. Songs like Luther. Luther was one of the, besides Not Like Us, like Luther was a huge record, is a huge record even till right now. And apparently Drake is trying to appeal this whole lawsuit situation, it being dismissed and stuff. So Drake is still trying to push towards this. It's not a good idea. He just needs to just let it go. Focus more on the music, your fans, etc. And yeah, just keep it pushing. It happens. This whole loss in the case and the beef, that's going to be a huge dent in Drake's career. He just keeps making it worse for himself. He's going to be good, of course. He has his fans. He's one of the biggest streaming artists in the world. Like, there's no doubt about that. Drake is like, when it comes to streaming, Drake is this overall, especially his catalog and stuff, it still generates revenue till this day. Like the Take Care, the Thank Me Later, if you're reading This Is Too Late, Nothing Was the Same, like those type of projects are still generating so much. UMG is eating off of that. So yeah, Drake is one of the top streaming artists for like those type of projects and stuff. He has a lot of hit records, songs that still get spins till this day. So he's eating. He's eating. UMG is eating too, of course. But yeah, Drake, just lock in, focus. He has nothing else to do. There's nothing else to do. But if he's going to keep taking shots at Kendrick Lamar, Kendrick is ready to, and he doesn't even have to engage. I feel like Kendrick Lamar doesn't have to engage, but knowing Kendrick, he will engage if he really wants to. And he would, low key, but then he low-key wouldn't because he got the victory overall. So I don't know. It's whatever Kendrick Lamar wants to do. Of course, we'll see about that. But if I was Drake, I'd tell him it's not a good idea. Just don't do it. But yeah, that's just how I feel about Drake and this whole lawsuit, Not Like Us situation being dismissed. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you think Drake is going to keep taking shots at Kendrick Lamar? Do you think it's over? Do you think the beef is going to start back up again? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. And with all that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.